Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 30 of Pigeon Panic. I did try and film this yesterday, except I hated the episode. So, I gave up. Is that a shocker to anyone? No. Alright, let me put this back. I didn't need this. I need to learn when I can film and when I can't film. It's also my sorry, I'm trying not to cuss. My freaking, just schedule in general. But before we go into, the topics today, I was I was attacked by bees outside when my mom sent me to go wash the car. She was like, go wash the cars, and I was like, I already don't want to do this. It's already cricket. I was like, I already don't want to do this. I guess I'll do it, And then I was like, I don't want to go. And then I go in and I throw the towel somewhere. Sorry, I'm changing the angle once again. I'm throwing the towel up on this rod, and then two bees come at me like they were fighter jets or something like that. And I was like, what the and I'm like, okay, can you leave me alone? And then I get closer, and it's like they drop, and then mid-air they catch flight, and I'm like, no, leave me alone, please. So yeah, I got the water hose and I sprayed them down. I sprayed one as it was flying away. I was like, it was funny. I literally came back inside and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna have to wait a minute, they were attacking me. And she was like, who? And I was like, the bees. And she was like, oh. But yeah, welcome. What does Remy say? Make sure you take 5 big sips. I don't even think you're gonna be able to hear that. But yeah, welcome to the podcast. I know this is okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit the video to where it doesn't look yellow, because I did not like that from the last one. I just need to film around 12. But also today I woke up at 12, which I need to I'll get into fixing my sleep schedule in a minute. But I don't know, life is just so hard. I have no motivation right now. I do I don't know, it's probably also because I don't leave my room. Anyways, I wanted to talk about the summer intern pretty today, because I finished episode 8 last night at 2 in the morning, and I was like, which is also why I need to fix my sleep schedule, because what the fuck am I doing up at 2 in the morning? Anyways, but yeah, I watched the episode. I was like, okay, she's leaving. Okay, also, hold on. Okay, so she leaves the wedding, right? I've watched everything, from when they're at college, and then Jeremiah cheats, and then Lacey finds out, and she said, oh, I know. The fuck you mean I know? Actually, wait, let's see. Am I gonna be able to find that? Who the hell is this? Lacey Barone. Lacey Barone. Am I going to find it? She was in Daisy Jones and the Six. That's crazy. Okay. Videos. Video.
Congrats on second place today. Oh, thank you. I'm Belly, by the way. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm Lacey Barone.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm Lacey Barone. Fuck you mean, yeah, I know. Anyways, okay, what was I going? Oh yeah, so yeah, and then Belly finds out Jeremiah cheated because they were at this frat party or whatever after their anniversary they were gonna go to, but then obviously Jeremiah had to pull away from because something happened. I forget everything that happens to Jeremiah, but the tiniest little detail that happens to Conrad, I'm like, what's going on? Anyways, so obviously Jeremiah cheats, and then she finds out. She like punches him, doesn't want to see him or anything, and then Billy gets mad at Taylor, yada yada yada. And like, I don't know, there's also like this whole like subplot with Annika, I think is her name. And then what else happens after that? Oh, literally, oh my god, the bees are back. Yeah, your house is gone, sad to say. What happens? Oh yeah, and then Steven and Taylor are like hooking up again, and then they get into an argument, and then Taylor walks out of a car, and then Steven goes after her. Car crash, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, and then what is it? Taylor's like, wait, I actually do like Steven. She's like, wait, I actually do like this guy. And then Jeremiah proposes to Belly. I'm like skimming through the season so far. Oh yeah, Conrad has like a job. It's an internship. It's a paid internship, I'm guessing. And then no, I think they got the job. Yeah, he got a job, and then he got fired the same night that Steven got injured and in the hospital because he couldn't like control himself or whatever. Honestly, very valid, because like, what do you mean you're like basically your brother is like in the hospital, like, and then yeah, so he gets fired, and then he goes cousins, and then he goes to the house, and then Belly is also there because they leave. Oh yeah, after he proposes, everyone's like, yeah, we don't support this, and then they're like, well, fuck you guys, we're leaving to cousins. And then they go to the house and everything, and like they hang out there, but it's mostly Conrad and Belly. And then they're like prepping for the wedding, and then they they plan on like a cake they wanted to buy, and then Jeremiah's like, no, chocolate caramel mirror glaze, 2-tier glaze mirror, whatever the fuck type of cake he wanted. And then he's like, this is my only thing. Belly should be your only thing right now. The fuck are you talking about, a 2-tier cake? Actually, you're gay. I also forget he's bisexual. He probably hooked up with Redbird before. Oh yeah, and then so after that, that's whenever the parents are like, fine, I guess if y'all are gonna get married, like, we'll be there. And then Jeremiah's dad turns it into like a conference basically, but they're getting married. And then the night before the wedding, Conrad confesses his undying love to her. And then take a shot every time I say "and then." After that, basically, Belly's like, fuck, I still do actually like him. There's like a hot scene whenever like he's injured, and then he like, okay, that's gonna be too graphic for for the episode, but I was like, no, but yeah, the wedding was called off. Belly's in Paris, her book bag got stolen, and then she went and chased the guy, and then like basically fought him, and he was like, that's my backpack. And she went, oh, is this your dress then? And then like his friends like made fun of him, and then she made friends with like a lesbian couple, and like what I'm guessing is like 2 siblings or 2 friends or whatever. It's a group of 4. And then she calls Jeremiah, and she's like, I'm in Paris. And then he's like, just come back. Oh, she was like, I don't know who I am. And he was like, just come back, I'll tell you who I am, I'll remind you every day, we can just go back to the way it was. And then Belly was like, it can't go back to the way it was though. Oh my god. And she was like, I'm staying. And then he got all fucking cocky. Oh my god, don't even. Like, hold on. I've already yapped so much, I need to take a sip of water. But literally, Jeremiah gets cocky, and then he like goes to the house where Conrad is after the wedding, because he's like, I fucked up everything. He's like, I fucked up everything. And then he goes there, he's like, oh, I bet, what was it? Yeah, she might have picked nobody, but she still, what is it? She didn't, oh, she might have chosen you, but she still called me. And I was like, Jeremiah, get your cocky ass. And then I don't know why Jeremiah's like so like, I mean, they're all over demanding over the house, but like, I don't know. He was like, get the fuck out and never come back again. And I was like, whoa, you're kicking out Conrad? Connie, baby? You're kicking him out of the house? He's the only one that should own the house, actually. Jeremiah. My favorite part from the whole entire season, though, was whenever... Because Suzanne wrote letters to everyone before she passed away. Spoiler alert, in case you don't know what the fuck is going on. And then, so she passes away, right? And then, I guess Laurel gets all the letters. And then hands Belly the letter for, like, her wedding, obviously. She doesn't open it. But then Conrad gets the letter that's supposed to go to Jeremiah. And then, for his wedding, right? And then he gives it to him. This is after, like, this is the night after Conrad told Belly that, like, he still loves her. And then, what am I trying to say? Oh, yeah, so basically Jeremiah goes missing the morning of the wedding. I'm everywhere in this episode. He goes missing the morning of the wedding, and then Conrad's like, I gotta look for him. So then he finds him, and then that's whenever he goes, Mom wrote you this. And it's like, he gives him the letter that's supposed to be for Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah opens it, and he starts crying, and I'm like, what's going on now? And he goes, this is for you. No, I think he punches him, and then he goes, this is for you. The letter was for Conrad, basically being like, what is it? Fuck. But it's basically like, I'm glad you're marrying Belly. Suzanne mixed up the letters. I know Suzanne is flipping over in her bed, being like, I'm haunting these people from the grave. Like, oh my, because like this whole time Jeremiah was like, yeah, I'm dating Belly and you're not. And then like the entire time, to find out that your dead mom wants Conrad, your brother, to date your girl, your wife, your fiance, basically. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, but literally that's what season 3 is going on about. I feel like it should have been is season 1 and season 2 should have happened right after each other, right? Obviously season 1 happens and then we lock it down, and then season 3 happens, right? And then but season 3, okay, so basically it would be like the wedding with like, actually no, then that would make season 2 like, you would have to make season 2 like 48 fucking episodes in order for it to work, because you'd have to incorporate prom and then them going to college. Actually no, I feel like you could do it, but while all that's happening, they lose the house. They're losing the house. That's all I remember from season 2, is them being like, we can't lose it, we can't sell this house, ew, my neighbors just drove. What am I talking about? Yeah, and then after like the wedding and them going to college, season 3 is when they lose the house, quote unquote lose the house, and then they have to come back together. And then that's whenever Belly is like, wait, I do actually still like Conrad. And then Conrad's like, well, I'm ready to date Belly now. And then boom, they're together, happy forever. There's also 2 episodes left. I don't know if I'm gonna be at like, oh my god, my foot fell asleep. No, at like a watch party. I think me and my friends are having one. I'm not sure though. Alright, let's switch the topic. It's been half the episode already. I need to fix my sleep schedule, and I'm going to start Monday. I don't want them to look at me. Sorry for turning the lights off. Okay, we're back. But yeah, what am I actually, okay, I'm gonna, starting Monday, well, starting Sunday night, actually, I am going to take a sleepy gummy. Well, Sunday I plan on waking up not hella early, but like around 11, doing shit, probably going outside, getting my body tired. 8:30, hop in a shower, right? Around like 9-10, I pop a melatonin gummy, knock out. Monday, wake up 7 a.m. maybe. I think 7 a.m. is a good time. 7 or 8 a.m. One of those two. But yeah, that's the plan. Because then I would have 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have like 10 hours of sleep. Ow. Yeah, I would have 10 hours of sleep. That's how I'm gonna fix my sleep schedule, because I'm tired of waking up at 12 and my mom being like, at your grown age, you're waking up at 12. Yeah. I'm actually not doing anything. Nobody is freaking hiring me. Like, nobody, like, is that the universe being like, we know you have a concert coming up? Because I have a concert like on the 26th of this month, but like, literally I could just be like, hey, I have to leave early today, something's going on and I have to leave it, like that type of vibe, you know you know you know but yeah, like I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to get a job, fix my sleep schedule, get my driver's license. That I think is going to come like with like the courtesy of getting a job. Did that make any sense whatsoever? Like, I'm going to get a job, I'm going to start driving to my job, and I'll be like, wait, I think I can take my driver's license now, my driver's test right now. No, but yeah, that's how I plan on getting my life together. Oh yeah, for the concert I have coming up, I wanted to I basically want to be like, come see blank blank live, and then the whole vlog is me gatekeeping, be like, hey guys, so today we're gonna go see, and then I say the band name, and then I think that would be a funny bit in the vlog, because then like like let's say I'm Barricade. That might happen. That happened last time at the concert. I'm Barricade and I'm like recording myself, and I go, hey guys, look, and then like I just blur them, you know. That might be fun. That might be a fun bit, actually. I might just do that. Because then, like, the whole time, I'll be like, oh my god, we're so excited to go see blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, but yeah. I'm trying to think what else there is. What else is there to talk about? I'm ready for fall, and I'm ready to have a fall glow up, because I don't know, I'm just excited for fall. I need to actually plan fits. I need to figure out what I'm going to wear to this concert, because it's technically already going to be in fall. I've seen them in fall. I've seen them in November 2nd, like 2023, I think. Yeah, 2023, because like 2 weeks before that I went to another concert. Damn, I was just going to concerts left and right. No, but yeah, I'm ready for a fall glow up. I usually don't get acne during the skin. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I'm trying to think what else. I don't throw fits, but I'm just like, I look decent, you know. During the summer I look like a hobo, because I wear jorts with like a graphic tee that like don't fit my body whatsoever. Oh my god, I needed a burp. I also need to work out. Like, I have the space to work out, but I just don't work out because I'm like, I'm too lazy. Actually, I'm too lazy, you guys. Womp womp. I need to lock in. Because I don't want to I don't want to be shredded, like 6-pack abs. Like, I want to have biceps. Like, I want to be well built. Like, if I need to throw a punch, I can throw a punch. You know what I mean? Like, it's also, I kind of want to work on my pecs. I have man boobs right now. Now I feel like you're gonna notice them. But yeah, I want to flatten my stomach a little bit. That and grow some muscle is all I want to do. I feel like, you know what this feels like every time? This feels like I have a guitar with me, and I can just, you know. I can't wait for the aesthetic vlogs. Okay, what am I trying to think of right now? I have a few vlogs coming up, that I think if I work aesthetically on them, they will do good. And I'm not like, I don't do it for that many views. Like literally I post on YouTube to get like 5 views. If I get more than like 17, more than 20, more than 30, hey, I'm going to Olive Garden. I just want like, at 100 though, I am going to make my own subscriber plaque. So go subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make a second account and then go subscribe on that. But yeah, the year's basically over, you guys. The year's basically over. Let's reevaluate what I've done. I graduated college. I turned 21. I traveled to Vegas for the first time without my family. I traveled alone for the first time. I'm trying to think what else. I had a midsummer. So far I'm pretty sure I'm like at like 48 videos that I posted on YouTube. I think so. Hold on. Gotta go to my YouTube channel. No. I need to switch channel, switch account. There you go. View channel. I'm gonna have to like really like be like 46 videos. Damn, this year. That makes sense. I started collecting action figures, well, just Star Wars ones, and just the ones that like I want. I do plan on variant collecting for Obi-Wan though. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I bought merch. I bought the Olivia Rodrigo light stick. I bought the Olivia Rodrigo X Conan Gray necklaces. The tour book. I need to get a job because it's actually getting insane. And then I plan on buying the charms. They sold out of the megaphone charm, and I should have just bought it. Just paid like the $90 for like all 4 things, which is insane. For like 4 itty bitty items and in the book, $90. What the fuck? Yeah, I started this podcast in January. I'm here. I'm breathing. Whoa, I'm too close to this one. I almost didn't graduate though, because I never thought I was gonna say this, but like genuinely I went up being like, I'm gonna need 8 classes left, and they're gonna be like, you can only take 6 classes and then graduate. I fully went in being like, fuck, I'm gonna need 8 classes. And I go up, she's like, you actually only need 6 more. And I was like, what do you mean 6 more? And she went, yeah, you're gonna need 6 more classes. And I was like, okay, could you explain to me a little bit more? And then that's whenever I remember for one class I had to like get a job, and I was like, I think there's a vlog clip about this. I'm like, I'm not getting a job for this class. No, I'm not getting a job for this class. And I haven't gotten a job since, so I think I was preying on my own downfall at that point. And then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I redid my room. How could I forget? Redid my room. I just started beatboxing. That's crazy. Yeah, I redid my room. It's about to be fall. I can finally put my Snoopy bed sheets in. I'm trying to think what else. I do want to give my room a tiny fall makeover video. What? I just want to set it up for fall. I finally learned how much filming I need to do for certain things. I've learned how to schedule myself a lot better. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, because I've missed the past 2 like monthly favorites. But yeah, I've learned how to do that. I just need to focus on driving. That, and also we literally do not go anywhere. Like the only places we go to are like the grocery store, Walmart, thrift stores, or like Denny's to go get breakfast. Like we don't go outside. whatsoever. Yeah, I've also slowly gotten better at like being in front of the camera, which is a lot better than last year. Last year I was like, yeah, so like me and my friends are going out, but I've also haven't captured as much on camera. Like, I've gotten comfort. What? I've gotten used to filming in my room. I need to start getting used to filming everywhere else. You know? Alright. I've also discovered not a lot more music, but like a few new artists here and there. I basically realized I can basically predict trends. Okay, let's do iPod before I forget. I'm going to do. Let's do a Wallow song. I'm going to do Bad Dream. No, just like a movie. Just like a movie by Wallows. Okay, and then we are going to add hello. What is going on? What is actually going on? My Spotify is twitching. Also, why can I text people on Spotify now? That should never be a thing. Okay. Hello? Where is it? We're going to do Hartwell by Shelly. And then In What World by Lizzie McAlpine. Cause in what world? And that's 100 songs, you guys. We've made it to 100 songs. Not on the podcast, but like on the playlist. I feel like, what is it? I feel like the first 5 episodes are the ones where I was like, I need to make a podcast. I need to make a podcast playlist. But yeah, I'm just not making it. Actually, let me add one more song. Let me look through my suggested. Actually, we are going to go with who should I go with? Okay, let me stop. Summer Forever by Addison Rae. Oh, it's already on there. Fuck that song, man. Wet Hair by Audrey Hobart. 101 songs. But yeah, this year I've also used my journals a lot, which, thank God. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I want to, because this happens every time where like whenever I want to start an episode, I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to talk about. I start filming and then I talk about the topics I've written down, and then I get to it and I'm like, wait, what was I actually going to talk about though? Hello? Alright, that's the end of the episode. Like, subscribe, follow the Instagram. They're in the bio. Link in bio. I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave.